Happy Monday, boys and girls. Today is June 8th. Today for reading, you're going to practice your reading comprehension. It's going to be a 2-day lesson. So you need an electronic device with sound. You need your Google slide that you're going to turn in. So you're going to read the story about Siberian tigers at least twice before answering the questions. You're going to look back in the text and you're going to find the answers. Always make sure you answer in complete sentences. So it's some reading comprehension practice. Today for writing, you are editing. You do not need to submit anything today. You need an electronic device with sound. Your Google slide, you're going to have to look back to your June 3rd Google slide. You're going to be reading your entire book 4 times. The first time, check your grammar. Then read it again, check your punctuation. Read it again, check capitalization. Read it again, check your spelling. Okay? Don't turn anything in today. For foundations, your skill is the ow sounds. Ow can make the same sound. You have OW, trout, ow, and OW, flower, ow. So it's words following those spelling patterns. So you need an electronic device with sound. There's a spelling patterns video and a Google slide worksheet. For math, you're going to be naming and creating fractions. So you need an electronic device with sound, IXL, there's a worksheet, and then just keep in mind some important fraction vocabulary. Halves, if you're cutting something in half, again, I always think of a pizza, you're cutting it in 2, right? Half for me, half for you. Thirds is you're cutting it into 3 equal pieces. Remember, fractions always have to be equal. If you're cutting 3 pieces, you want to get the same size as everybody else. You don't want your piece to be smaller. It wouldn't be fair if yours was bigger. They all have to be the same, 3 equal pieces. Fourths, that's cut into 4 equal pieces. And remember when we partitioned shapes, right? We were dividing it into parts. Partition, you want to make sure you divide the shape into equal parts. So that goes hand in hand with fractions. And social studies this week, well, today we have something for Flag Day. So you need an electronic device with sound. You're going to learn about the history of Flag Day. Okay, it's a special holiday each year on June 14th to celebrate the flag of the United States. So you're going to learn about the history of that holiday. And let's jump into the classroom. Your Monday checklist is there. For math, right up at the top, naming and creating fractions. You're going to complete the PDF, and then you're going to work for 15 minutes in IXL. Your skill is W5, okay, where you're going to make halves, thirds, fourths, okay, everything that we just talked about. So this is the PDF. You can open it with DocHub if you want. You can print it out and do it like that, because remember, this is an optional submission. Okay, so there's 2 pages here, and you're doing a lot of like circling the shapes that show halves, show thirds, show fourths, and partitioning or dividing the shape up. You're cutting the shape up into different, like here, these shapes are partitioned. So you're going to partition some shapes down at the bottom. Okay, so you can do that on DocHub. You could print it out, up to you. For writing, see how this is a material. It's light gray because you're not submitting anything, right? There is a video that shows you how to edit. Remember, editing is fixing the mistakes in your writing. You could fix your grammar, your spelling, your punctuation, your capitalization. So like I said, you're going to read through your draft 4 times. You know, that sounds like a lot, but you're only focusing on looking for one thing at a time. So the first time you read it, look for your grammar. Read it again, look for punctuation. Read it again, look for capitalization, read it again, and you're going to check your spelling. And another tip is one of your times, the last time, if you read through your draft backwards, one word at a time, start at the end of the story, then you could really look at the spelling and focus on that spelling rather than the story. So you're going to open up your slides, and you're not turning it in. So you can view that video about editing. Reading. So you're going to see it has 6-8 and 6-9. So that's today and tomorrow. So you can read the slide about Siberian tigers. If you would like it read aloud to you, there is a video of me reading it aloud. And then you're answering the questions. You can use the passage, of course, look back. I always encourage you to look back, use evidence from the text when you're answering your questions. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's on a Google slide. Okay, there's a little bit some hard words in there, so that's why you can listen to it, use the video if you want of me reading it. So you're going to read that, and then your slides are here. So there is some multiple choice. Okay. Read each question and bold the correct answer. So whatever you think the answer is, you're going to have to, whatever you think it is. Let's say it's this first one. You want to highlight it, make it bold. Okay. And then on this page where it says type here, you would delete that. Okay. Then you would start typing there. Where do Siberian tigers live? You don't want to just say a one-word answer. Siberian tigers live. Okay. Make sure you're restating the question. I know we know how to do that. Okay. And then you're going to press this turn in button right here. Okay, then we go down to foundations. All right, so there is a video that Mrs. Fasulo did about different spelling patterns. So you could watch Mrs. Fasulo go over the sounds. Here's a little 1-minute video. You're going to click on the Google slide and press view assignment. Click on the Google slide. All right, and of course we can't cut and paste anything, right? So we are going to make it bigger. All right, and then you're going to put the correct spelling pattern in the word. So remember, all the OU, the OW have the ow sound. So when you're thinking of these words, mouse, mouse, is it OU or OW? There's a bunch of OWs there too. Flower, flower. Noun, noun. Ouch, pouch. So they all sound like ow. Plow, plow. Hour, power. You're going to delete this, type the OU or the OW. Pound, pound. Frown, frown. Which one is it, OU or OW? Write down the 2 words from above that rhyme with tower. Tower. What rhymes with tower? And then you're going to X out, press this turn in button. And then finally, Monday, Tuesday, we have some Flag Day. So for social studies, we said Flag Day is a patriotic holiday that's a great reminder for Americans to be grateful for their country. We celebrate Flag Day in June in order to honor the flag of the United States of America. For social studies this week, we will learn more about the holiday of Flag Day and why we celebrate it. So the following steps are due by Tuesday, June 9th. So this is not due Friday. Okay, so you're going to see there's not many steps here. There's only 2 steps. So you can choose to do this all today if you would like, or you could do step 1 today, which is listening to the History of the Flag Day video. So let's say if you do that today, if you want, and then read Flag Day, answer the vocabulary and comprehension questions in the Google slide. And you could do this tomorrow if you want. If after you watch the video, you're thinking, oh, hey, it's all fresh in my mind, let me just answer the questions right now. You could do that too. You could get it all done today. Up to you. And this is a Google slide, a little lengthy. Okay, so you're going to read about Flag Day. And then there are some multiple choice. Read each question and answer by bolding. So once again, bold the correct answer. So whatever you think the correct answer is, you're going to highlight, B for bold the answer, like that. Okay? And then same thing here. Read the question and answer by bolding the correct answer. And of course, go back. Flip back, go look back in the passage if you're not sure of the answer. And then X this out and press the turn in button. Okay? And those are all of our Monday assignments for today. So I'm going to come back and take some questions from my friends.